I'm ready when you are. I'm ready. I'm sorry, I forgot. I was in such a rush this morning. I forgot my jacket and tie and sorry. Anyways, good morning. How are you?
Judge, how are you?
Just last name of your client.
Sorry?
The last name of your client.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Okay.
Hamilton, come up.
Judge, when you're the PC, bear in mind that the PA is going to say that the call for deputy was from my client's house, not some like street area from my client's house.
That's interesting.
Yes.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Hamilton.
Morning, Judge.
Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On April 22nd, 2026 in Harris County, officer dispatched to a suspicious call for service at a residence. Officer observed a motor vehicle to be stopped at a stop sign and observed the operator, the defendant, through the open driver's side window, proceeded through an intersection and pulled into the garage. The wheel witness that called in advised that she observed the motor vehicle enter the roadway on Quickendall Road from the Walk-On Sports Bistro parking lot and failed to yield as she passed, almost colliding. The wheel witness observed the motor vehicle to then fail to maintain a single lane, crossing into oncoming traffic. Wheel witness followed until the officer arrived on scene. Officer spoke to the defendant, who had red bloodshot, watery eyes, slurred speech, and was stumbling when attempting to walk. The defendant admitted to having 2 drinks. The defendant admitted to have attempted to walk away. Officer advised she was not free to leave and then detained her on scene, reading her Miranda warnings, and then the defendant refused any further tests after speaking with her lawyer by the phone. DIC was read and refused, and a blood search warrant was executed.
Do you have a name and can you identify who this witness is?
Yes, Judge, I have a name of the witness and a phone number for you.
You do? Okay.
Yes, Judge.
And so the witness sees everything. I'm assuming it relays it to the officers who just immediately pull her over. They don't try to look for any kind of infractions or anything?
So it's my understanding that the wheel witness sees her leave the parking lot, almost hits her. The wheel witness then follows and sees those failing to maintain a single lane back to what is
Sure.
in the house or whatever. And the officer arrives on scene and sees her at the stop sign and rolls through the stop sign.
Okay,
into the
all right.
garage.
That's what you were saying by, it's kind of, all right.
Yes.
Judge, I have an issue with that. The status call was for a specific address. That means the eyewitness must have seen my client get to that address in order to call in at that address. And then some time frame has to elapse before the deputy gets to that location. I don't understand how the deputy can see her at the stop sign. We need the status call was called earlier to that address. How would they know what address she's going to? I don't understand that part of it. That aside of that,
I mean, I'm not concerned where she's going to. What I'm concerned is, does he see her commit some kind of infraction?
no, he didn't.
Well, here he says that she rolled through some,
Well, no, he saw her at the stop sign, not go past the stop sign, not no traffic violation, just at the stop sign. And it's just one house away from her house. There's a stop sign, there's a street, house is just right there.
no, I understand. I mean, you're saying there was an infraction.
It proceeded through the stop sign, Judge, is what I have in the DIMS.
Well, to go to the house and not run.
What I get?
So that's the judge.
It's funny. Ms. Hamilton, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be randomly tested. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. As much as I like Mr. Ross, I don't care. You use, you will go to jail.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Does she have any prior DWIs?
No, Judge.
No criminal history, no alcohol in the car, anything like that?
No, Judge.
All right. So because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Ross. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you, likewise, I will revoke your bond. Do not pick up any new cases. You're not also allowed to drive unless you have valid insurance in your name as well. Do you understand? Okay, we'll have you just sign a reset. You'll get with Veronica for your bond conditions. After that, you're free to go.
Okay, thank
Hey,
you.
Judge,
Take care.
glad to entertain you.
Always a pleasure.
To the bottom of 32, council's approaching for Wyatt. Come on up.
What was the last, I missed the last name on this.
Limbrick.
Limbrick.
Oh, I mean, the defendant is Wyatt. I'm sorry.
No. Well, everybody's a comedian today, huh? Mr. Wyrick, you're charged with resisting arrest. You're also charged with criminal trespass.
Excuse me, wrong Wyatt, wrong.
Wyatt?
Sebastian Troy.
Well, I see it. Okay, sorry, wrong one. Sorry. Hold on, let me see. There may be a significant difference. All right, Mr. White, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay,
Officer was dispatched due to disturbance. Complainant is defendant's mother-in-law. Complainant stated she and her daughter, the defendant's wife, were in a verbal argument. Defendant then started arguing with the complainant and struck complainant in the face with an open hand. Complainant stated this caused her pain. Complainant then asked defendant why he thought it was okay to hit a woman, and defendant struck complainant in the face again. Officer observed a bruise on complainant's chin and both of her shoulders.
got it. Okay, Mr. Wyatt, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case as a condition of your bond. I'm ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of any weapons. If you violate these conditions, and I don't care how minute you think it is, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. Do you understand? I'm going to protect my community at all costs. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what color you are. You endanger it, it's just not going to go well for you. There's a protective order that has been issued in this case, and you need to get to know it. If you violate the protective order, they can and probably will file a violation of the protective order. That is one of the worst misdemeanors you can pick up. You understand? Because
Mayor,
Sure.
this is something that occurred 4 or 5 years ago. 6 years ago, and I mean, can you amend the condition that no offensive?
I don't know, because I would first need them to reach out to the complaining witness to see what their wishes are. Until I know, I don't know, and I'm not going to take his word for it. I need to know what their position is. So I'll have the state talk to that person and we'll see what their position is, and then we'll go from there. But understand, there's still a protective order. So if you threaten, harass, use another person to, be harassing, and it's not what you think. I don't give a rat's behind what you think. It's what they perceive. Do you understand? Okay. Let me have you sign a reset. I'll have you take a seat in the jury box. So we'll get your bond conditions, and then I'll have you talk with them, and then we'll go from there.
We already have our conditions.
I'm going to have them filed so that they outlast the entire, okay. It won't take long. We'll get you out of here within the next 20 minutes. So, okay. All right, please.
Right this way.
So can you file no contact, no weapons?
Yes, Judge.
Please.
All right, Judge, bottom on 27, Sanchez, come on up.
Take a seat. We'll be with you momentarily. Just take a seat. We'll have someone here momentarily. You are Ms. Sanchez. You speak English? Ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On March 20th, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer responded to an assault call at a gas station. Complainant, an employee of the gas station, stated defendant came into the store crying and saying she needed help. Complainant told her to call 911. Defendant then came back inside and asked if she could charge her phone, and complainant said no and to leave the store. Defendant became upset and began to have a verbal argument with complainant. Defendant grabbed a Gatorade and hit the left side of her face, causing complainant to bleed from her nose. Defendant used a bag to hit the left side of complainant's face again, causing her pain. Complainant fought back in self-defense, and during the fight, defendant ripped a chunk of complainant's hair, causing her pain.
So what's the relation?
So I believe they don't know each other. Complainant was an employee at the gas station the assault took place at.
And you say it was alcohol or?
There's no indication that alcohol is a factor.
Ms. Sanchez, I'm going to find there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you are not allowed back at this gas station. If I find that you go back or you try to have contact with this complaining witness or in possession of weapons, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. You have already been given 2 PR bonds. It is your last. You miss court again, I'm going to make your bond extremely high, deem you a flight risk, and put you in jail. That's it. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? How do you support yourself? How old are you, ma'am? As a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be randomly tested. You'll be tested a lot. If I find that you're using, likewise, you will go to jail. Do not use alcohol, including illegal drugs. Marijuana is included in that. Do you understand? Test next week, please. I'm going to have you fill out an application for a court-appointed lawyer. I need to know everything about you and we'll go from there. What time was this, by the way?
This was at,
Deputy, do you mind giving her an application, please? It's right behind you, right there. For now, I'm going to have you go sign a reset and then I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we let you fill out the application. You will eventually meet with Veronica for your bond conditions. Don't violate anymore. It's not going to go well. Hold on, she needs to sign a reset first.
it was at around 11 PM, or the officers were dispatched at around 11:30 PM.
Okay.
Let's fill that out in the meeting. That's it for now.
Okay. Hi. What's up? With a seat? No. I have a problem. It's 180 days old and you're still waiting on stuff? That's, no.
Sorry, Judge. First I heard about it today. Let me check.
If this is the case, I'm setting it for a 10-day discovery hearing. Whatever's not in within the next 10 days doesn't come in. So
We got videos back. We're releasing them now. We got them back. So it looks like the body cams. So those are now in.
Surveillance videos.
We've tried RITs a couple times. We have investigator trying to get the right phone number now. And other than that, Judge, we have. That's the new evidence that's coming is the body cams.
what about MDTs? Is everything in? Is discovery complete?
No, Judge.
Then you've got 10 days. At 10 days, whatever's not in, okay. Mr. Hager, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what's the word?
Mr. Williams.
Okay,
He has pending felony cases right now. He has pending felony cases. I believe it's going to be worked out. I spoke with the state at the last hearing. They indicated these cases will be dismissed. He accepts the deal in the felony case. May 14th is the felony setting.
I say, do you know that it's going to happen 100%?
Not 100%.
We need our case is 250 days old. We can't just keep holding it and hope and wish and pray. I would say we set it for trial. In the event that it doesn't go there, then we go here. We can't just keep.
I was just going to ask if we can set it for the very next day, and then if he doesn't take that plea on the 14th, then, we set it for trial then, or however the court wants to do it.
Is there an offer?
Yes, time served.
No, I mean in the felony case?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. He's got a lot of, I don't think they're going to be doing anything. I mean, it's only been 4 months. He's got an aggravated assault and the injury to a child. No way it's going to get.
Taking a look. I
Yeah.
do see that they have an offering on the foundation.
What is it?
Yes, they have a 2 years TDC on.
Wow, really? Okay, we'll set it for the 15th and that's the last setting.
Yes, sir.
At that time, if it's not disposed of upstairs, and are you going to dismiss these up if he takes the TDC?
I need to confirm with felony if what they're doing upstairs, just to confirm.
No, but if he does take it, you're going to kill these out, right? Right. Okay. So regardless, If he doesn't take it upstairs, we set it here. It's the last reset.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
All right, thanks, sir.
You got it? Thank you. Ms. Childs, hey.
Good morning, Judge.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Just hanging out. What's up?
So I have Mr. Leo Alvarado on the docket today. He's my client that has been coming every Monday and Thursday for about a month for drug testing, and he's been negative every time. So I'm
What's-
coming
what-
to
Yeah, what's the last name again?
Alvarado.
I can't hear you. Should talk about page 1, Judge.
Yeah, don't see it on the docket.
Alvarado?
I don't know why it's not showing up here. Oh, you must have reset it already?
Yes, Judge, he tested negative.
No, I mean, he's got 2 open DWIs and I'm sorry, just for the time being. What are we doing with it anyways? Oh, they're still pretty young.
Yeah, they're still new, Judge.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. It's just, he's got 2
Okay.
open DWIs. It's going to be a while. And then,
Understood.
once we get a little bit more confidence, Stacy, at that point, we'll go to 1 time a week randomly.
Okay.
But I'm not ready yet.
Okay, I understand, Judge. That's okay.
Okay.
I also have Mr. Omar Washington on the docket today.
Lisa, give me 1 second.
Page
Hold on.
43, 44.
Hold on, give me 1 second. What page?
43, 44.
Okay.
So he recently came back incompetent based on the results from the Harris Center. I've asked the state to dismiss his misdemeanor cases so that the felony attorney can work out some sort of mental health diversion on his felony. So I'm just approaching on that because it's going to keep getting rolled until we get an answer from the state.
What do you think, buddy?
So I reached out to mental health. It's 88 Stubbers. I don't know if Stacy's been in contact with her, but she's checking with Brad, what I think is felony.
Brad, yeah, okay.
So to see what to have me do on that. Say not to do anything until we have.
So how many days, have we rolled it for a couple days now or what?
Just two.
I sent another email this morning when I got in and to follow up because she said.
Can you hold for a second?
Sure.
Chat me your cell phone,
Okay.
so I have it. And then as soon as we hear something, I'll reach out to you so you don't have to sit here and wait.
Okay.
If we don't hear anything now, I'll send an email.
Okay.
And then we'll figure it out though. So we don't have to just roll him day for day. So he has to get up really early.
Right. Okay. The last case I have, I'm needing to confirm if I'm appointed or not, is Mr. West, first name Caden.
You are, yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm approaching on that. I think he's in custody. I think
Yeah.
I was appointed maybe in the afternoon. A couple
So Mr. West has 3 open cases, the assault, mischief, evading. You tell me, what would you like to do?
I mean, I guess I could just get a general reset, but I wanted to make
Sure.
sure that he had a reasonable bond as well.
But they're all at 5,000. 5,002.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I mean, he kept, I think, taking off and then the new cases and stuff.
Okay.
So after a while, if he's unable to bond out, let's talk. I obviously I won't keep it like this forever, but, does he have something out of county as well?
He did, Judge. He was in another county when she was appointed. That's
Uh,
why the confusion was there.
got it. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So you give me a date. How long, you want 30 days? You want 2 weeks?
Yeah, 30 days works, Judge.
Okay,
All right, Judge, how's June 2nd through the 4th?
June 2nd is good.
okay, it's yours. We
Thank
can
you.
talk after that.
Okay.
Okay,
Alrighty. That's it, Judge. Thank you.
thanks, Ms. Stacy.
All right.
Car wash. Hey, no,
No.
they stay as is, yeah. Hey, Elisa,
Yeah,
hey, are you ready for Tuesday? Are you announcing ready?
so, yeah, I need it. Yeah, I mean, if we're going, yes.
You're up.
I need to talk to Ashley, just, so, also she has 3 cases. Are we going on just one of them or?
Let me see. Let me pull it up real quick.
And so I'm actually with my dad and,
I've got you on speakerphone, by the way, so careful what you say.
Okay, I'm actually with my dad at Encompass, physical therapy, because he was in the hospital for a month with pneumonia.
You want to call me
So I'm
back?
No, it's fine, because he's doing they're doing PT with him now, who's here. But what I was gonna say is I need to, one, talk to Ashley. She did have felony court yesterday. I don't know if she did anything on the cases in felony.
I'll tell you real quick. Let me see. I'll put it, 257.
Because the offer that was made on her misdemeanors was based on if she did something on the felony, the current offer, I believe.
The felony got set for 5-6.
Okay.
The felony's set for 5-6.
Okay, I'll check and see if there's any offers on that case. I'll talk to
Let
her.
me, do you see, what do you see?
Oh, the felony?
Yeah.
Because the offer currently was based on if she took a plea.
Yeah, but these cases are super old, man. I'm not gonna, yeah,
Yeah,
she's up.
okay, so I'll talk to the prosecutor and see which one.
Do you want to stop by tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be in court tomorrow. I mean, I will be at the courthouse tomorrow. I wasn't there today and yesterday.
Yeah, don't worry about
My
it.
dad's moved,
Okay.
but I will be there tomorrow.
Stop by. We'll talk.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Well, we still have room.
Oh, hold on, Elisa.
Uh-huh.
Doing jury selection Tuesday and then testimony on Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah. And then the other one, I guess we'll just roll it. We'll roll it until it goes. We'll be done with this one and then we'll go on the other one. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. We'll see you
Okay,
tomorrow.
thanks.
Bye-bye. Hi,
Judge,
good morning.
good morning. I'm sure Mr. Ramos.
Ramos.
He's on the docket, but he was in ICE custody. He was transferred to an ICE detention facility, the Montgomery.
Oh, right. They were going to decide today whether they're going to dismiss it or not.
So he requested eventually all this, he was to go home.
Yeah, I can't just continue
I
to,
got you. I
Right.
understand, Judge.
Yeah, I have a time served offer on it and took a look at it.
well, he's not, he's gone. He's either been deported or, do you know?
He was at, last I saw, he was at in an ICE processing center. That's when we requested eventual, I'm pretty sure he was at.
If you have the A number, you can check on,
We did, yeah.
let me see.
Taking a location.
I've got an A number for if you want it.
No, I have his name.
You're welcome.
Well, regardless, he's not here. I can't just keep holding it.
I understand,
I'll
Judge.
issue it. I'll set it at 2501. And then if you want to negotiate with them, see what they do, I guess just let me know.
Understood, Judge. Thank you.
Our course in Monmouth on the docket required.
What's the last name?
Monmouth? You hearing something?
Hey,
Good morning.
hi, Mr. Smith. Come on up.
All right, two things, Your Honor. One, if I can meet you in your chambers for an AK motion, and also on the same case, we have an EVR, Mr. Christopher Nichols. I did not know that your court reporter was out. If we could have a substitute court reporter be available for the EVR hearing, please.
We want to go twice so we can put it on with the same.
What's his last name?
Nichols, Christopher Nichols, sir.
That's totally fine, okay.
Thanks.
You did the drug test this morning and it came back negative.
I'm sorry?
You did the drug test this morning and it came back negative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't have one. So is Mr. Nichols here?
He is here. Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now put a scram on his ankle today. And then we will have a formal hearing on Monday.
Okay.
Because I don't have a court reporter here now and they're short court reporters. So I'm not going to pull someone else because they're busy as it is. So we'll set it for a formal hearing on Monday. He'll have to be back here on Monday.
Okay.
And in the interim, he'll go to scram today.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Do you have a motion you wanted me to see?
Yes, if I could.
Please.
He's been unemployed since October.
And I've been on my position, you know, when I'm issued to the guys. This is like
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me. I think I'm gonna need, for that kind of money, I'm gonna need more of a breakdown on what he's gonna do, how long he's gonna take to get it done. Is it a blood case? Is it a breath test
It's a
case?
blood case.
It's solely a blood case.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, because this doesn't include trial, I need to know. That's what, 10 hours worth of work, right?
It could be depending on how long.
I mean, I'd like to know how long is it actually going to take to look at, review the blood, determine if there are any inaccuracies, have him make an estimate on how long it'll take to do that. And then I'm happy to, if it's a reasonable, because I mean, how long does it take to look and really determine blood to see whether it's good or not? Does it really take 10 hours?
I don't think so.
Right. I'm happy to give you money. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm just not going to write a blank check. If he's going to say, okay, it'll take, 4 hours, sure, great.
Okay.
That's totally reasonable. But just to cut a check for 10 hours, knowing it'll take 3, 4.
Sure, I'll have them break it
So
down hourly.
break it down and I'm happy to do it for you.
Okay.
I'll file this under seal. The only other question I have is he married? Does he have children? Because
No, sir.
I need to know household income. Does he have who else is he living with? Just quite a bit of expenses, especially with,
He has used all of his savings since he's been unemployed due to the requirement of the interlock. It's all gone. This actually was the last month that he had that.
okay,
He's
just, I'm happy to give you the money, see how long it's going to take.
Sure.
Can you file this under seal? And then I'll certainly give it to you.
I'll be
But
back for that.
I need to know how long it's going to take to get it done, and then I'll give you money,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
a reasonable amount,
I understand.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
And with the requirement for the scram, he also has the interlock. And he allowed to have does he need both? Or is he allowed to just have the scram at this time?
What does he have that he didn't retest on? What was it?
It was an English.
Interlock.
It was the interlock?
He was like.
Yeah, I think it's probably prudent still to keep it just in case, so the car doesn't start in the event that he uses, because if he does go out and use, he can still get in the car. So I'm going to pay for it, but now due to the fact that he skipped, he gets a scram.
Understood. I appreciate you.
And then we'll regroup Monday. Okay,
Thank you very
thanks,
much,
Mr.
sir.
Smith. Okay,
Good morning, Judge. I'm Carla Guevara.
okay.
A little bit of an older case.
Oh,
We have been waiting, that's why I didn't want to move it from today's docket to.
sure.
We're still waiting on them to make a decision on the pretrial decision.
I have here that you guys, so you've turned it in.
We've done everything.
Everything's in?
It's my understanding, he just needs to go to chief to get a final decision.
Because it's above qualified, Judge, I can't do anything with it.
I got it. No, obviously, right. So today's what, Thursday? So pick a day early next week. And then has he done the TRAS yet? Do you know? Or has she done it? She's not? Okay, so we'll pick a day early next week. We'll roll to that day. I'm going to make it a required appearance if there's a decision. If there's no decision, it'll be,
Yes, sir.
okay? So maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, something like
Thank you, Judge.
that. Okay, you got it.
I'll talk to him.
Hey, how are you? You don't look happy. You okay? Go take a vacation.
Yeah.
Go on vacation.
I.
Who you got?
Cruz,
Cruz, okay?
he's on today's bond docket. He's
Okay.
back in the PCS. We are still waiting on the LLAs for the PCS.
Nope.
Yes, I'm pulling up now, Judge, and check.
That's no bueno, man. It's 161 days.
So we have, and I'm showing the experience, we have a lab report.
Oh, is that Schumer?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, can I just get a copy?
Yeah, we'll give you a couple weeks, put an offer, just gotta be back and then,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
okay. perfect.
That's okay. I missed it too, so.
Have fun.
Okay. Your Honor, will you first?
Hey, yeah. Last name?
Elena.
Okay. Oh, are we doing a plea?
100% Spanish.
Are we doing a plea?
Yes, sir.
Ah. Yeah, we need her to,
Oh, yes. Then I guess we'll wait
yeah, just probably, she needs to sign, have she signed all the documents with you?
with me, yes.
Yeah, okay, they need a thumbprint and then we can do it right after. What did you guys negotiate?
We got, had a reduced to 831, 180 days probated for 23 months. With WS second.
We did that last time, yet we're here again. What's gonna change?
I think a lot has changed from when we want to get it.
Great. I mean, we're, you know, Ms. Herrera, that the next time, if you pick up a DWI, you're facing felony charges, 2 to 10 in the penitentiary, and they don't care if you're drunk or not. They look at your record, they look at your history, and that is a big play on what officers do nowadays because they want to be cool and they let you go and you kill a family of 5, what happens? Their life is over, career gone. Just out of an abundance of caution, they pull you over, they smell alcohol. You may very well be looking at 10 years in prison. Last time, and what I find here is we do thousands of cases here. When we go too easy on people, what happens? It continues to happen. And here we are, we did probation last time, and yet we're here again. So why would we do the same thing?
Your Honor, I checked her supervised for 171 days already. She passed the interlock device in her vehicle. She has not been drinking. She has a good relationship with the police trial officer. She's been going to the gym every day. She's started DWI courses. I don't think it's going to happen again. You know, we have that talk. And her life has changed dramatically since then. Oh, she has a 7-year-old son who's currently just divorced a whole year.
If you go to prison, who's taking care of that son? Are you married? If you go to jail, you go to prison, because I'm telling you now, if I find that you consume alcohol, I'm going to put you in a rehab facility, which at a minimum, it's going to be around 9 months. If you don't have anyone to take care of that child, or it's going to go to grandma, or it's going to go to grandpa, he's not going to probably have the right supervision. And you know who's going to take him under his wing? Someone who you may not like. And then, I don't know, maybe the streets will raise him. So, you know, when you're single, great, no responsibility. When you're married, your life becomes that of your spouse. When you have kids, your life's not yours anymore. Your life is that kid's, because if you're not around, that kid the apple never falls far from the tree. So if he sees you going to jail time and time and time again, happens to mom. If you're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The state has moved to reduce it to a first. It's 180 days in jail to be probated for 2 years. As a condition of your probation, you will do a repeat offender DWI education class. No drugs, no alcohol. You will get a portable device that you're going to take with you everywhere you go. I am now going to suspend your license for a year. You are not allowed to drive. What else is there? Let me see. 2 victim impact panels. You must also do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. 24 hours of community service as well. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Right.
Your license her license is going to get suspended regardless because DPS will see a subsequent DWI education class. Your license will be suspended regardless. After a time, if you're doing well, I'll consider an occupational license, but I have to know that you're doing well. You have to have a portable device for some time and I'll be able to see that you're doing well. And then I'll consider an occupational license, but I have to know that if I'm going to put my name on a license for you, I have to be able to trust. You understand? This is a second DWI. Actions have consequences. It's never good when you come to court. And the consequence is you're lucky that you're not going to jail today. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, the right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Like I told you, you ever get pulled over, you're 62 or 71, officers will see DWI, DWI. If they smell alcohol, it's probably not going to go well for you. Do you understand? For the rest of your life, even a sip of alcohol, don't get into a car. There are immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. How do you plead to this offense, guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow it. Good luck to you, man. What are you working at this time? What are her household expenses? Or I mean, not expenses, but how income? Does she get support from anywhere else besides herself?
No, just for your honor, I spoke to her, she only gets to have about $180 a month.
You can waive the fees. All right. Good luck to you, man. I'm not going to be understanding if you consume alcohol. I'm telling you now, it's not going to go well for you. If you violate this probation, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I will put you in jail. I'm going to make your bond high. I'm going to bring you out. We will have a hearing. You violate this probation, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand? Okay. Good luck. All right. Counsel.
Morning, Your
Honor.
Thanks. Hi.
Judge, I'm coaching on Mr. Roberts Clay. It's Robert's dad.
Yes.
Clay, the docket has 2 cases.
Yes.
I filed a motion to substitute in this case, or his cases.
Okay. I'll grant it for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, for sure. Just haven't put it, you're on all, he only has 1 though, right?
He has 2 cases.
Oh, the deferred and then the,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You got it. Hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'm Andrew Johnson. So he was offered for saying, I just needs to fix his license and his case will be dismissed. So I was looking at the website. The only thing is he'll have to apply for an occupational license. It's not an EWI, so I've never done an occupational license for a non-EWI. But that would,
Has he ever had a license?
yes.
Why is it suspended now?
I'm pulling it up right
There
now.
was an accident years ago, had insurance, and so,
So why is he not just taking care of his license and trying to take the easy way out?
he's trying to take it back,
Well, no, but what's preventing him from, if he has a license, if it's,
had.
he can try to get it back. Has he contacted DPS to see why?
That's what we're trying to do now.
No. Just granting an occupational license is good for 30 days. That's it. After that, they have to extend it. The order I give you, it's not indefinite forever.
So when I was looking at the website, it said that to get an SR 11 removal order, or.
Let me see. Hold on.
It's an SR suspension.
Yes.
And so an SR 22, do you know what an SR 22 is?
So no, just need to get the SR 22.
Well, I know, I don't know, but an SR 22 is a document that you get from an insurance company that also goes to
Yes,
DPS.
you have to pay the extra, I know.
It says, hey, we know that he's supposed to have insurance, and if his insurance should lapse, we will let DPS know, and then DPS will take the action to either suspend the license, yank an occupational or whatnot. So
Well, I was really confused looking at the website, but it
let
said
me
that.
see. Does he have a prior DWI somewhere?
Huh?
Has he ever had a DWI?
No.
Can you pull up the driving record?
It was an accident.
Yes, I see that he has a suspension that started August 19th, 2024.
See, these are the,
Until when?
it doesn't have anything because he has to either get the notarized installment agreement SR 19.
There's no end date.
There's no end date.
He needs to contact them and getting an occupational license is the easy way out, but it's not an indefinite thing. It's only going to last you for so long. And then it's your responsibility to take affirmative steps to extend it for however long. If he has an indefinite suspension, the occupational license is not going to be indefinite to where you can just have it for the next 30 years and just drive on an occupational.
So it has different options. It says notarized release form SR 11.
So where is your client here now?
Judge, for Roberts, how much time does he want this one? Regular case?
It's on docket, right?
Yes, Judge, please tell me.
See how old it is.
You went for a drug test, no negative.
Okay, I guess do 30 days. And then once discovery is complete, we got to wrap it up because he's on probation. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yes, because of the crack.
Here's Kendra.
Yes, sir.
So this is what, here, I'm going to give this to you. Okay, this is the number to the DPS driver's license division. Right? You guys need to call them. Call at 7 a.m, right when the phone line's open. Do not call at 8. Don't call at 9. Don't call at 1. You're just right when the phone line's open, like at 6:59, call. You'll get through to an agent. And then they need to tell you exactly what needs to happen to get the license back eligible.
SR 60.
I know, but they can tell you definitely what you need to do to get, I'm telling you, this is the easiest way to do it. Is to call them, say, hey, what do we need to do to get the license back? They'll tell you exactly what steps you need to do instead of taking a shot in the dark. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. It's nonsensical. You're going to spend $500 on an occupational.
Yeah.
It's not going to last that long. And then you're back to square one and you're at the same place.
Yeah.
Call them. I'll give you a week. Have them call. They're going to tell them exactly what to do. And then just let me know, and then we can talk, and then we'll work through it.
Okay.
But just an occupation for the second, you're putting on a Band-Aid when you need something else.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll come tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then just come back. I mean, I'm here tomorrow. Just come back and then let's talk, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay? Hi.
Morning, Judge.
What's up?
Judge, we're focusing on Mendoza, Adriana's first name.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Working on that. More time.
And we were approved this morning, Judge.
Oh, great. So is she here?
She's here, Judge.
Great. We'll send you for a TRAS now,
Okay.
and then we'll set you off a couple weeks to finish everything up.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Have fun. Hi.
Good morning, unfortunately, I'm Destiny Ward.
Ward. Okay.
She was in her drug test, Judge. She did test positive for THC. However, my understanding is she was a chronic smoker prior to being ordered for a drug test. She is not yet at her 30-day mark.
No, I usually give more than that anyways.
Could y'all confirm that?
I usually give around 40 to 50 days to clean out. So let me see, when did we tell her not to? Let's see.
My understanding from the trial is that it was 30-day mark should be tomorrow.
Oh, that's why I was saying Monday.
So we ordered her not to use 3/24. March 24th is when we told her not to use. So I will give you 50 days from the 24th. So 30 would be the 24th of, let's see, March 24th, so that would be April 24th. And then 20 days from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, May 14th.
May 14th?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Let's set it for that day and then she got a test. Hopefully she's negative.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, hi, Jesse. What's up?
Off Docket matter.
What's your cause number?
And give you a case number?
Yep.
258-8155. Please.
Okay, Rosales,
Yes.
Yeah, talk to me.
This is a PTI. We took the TRAS. We took the TRAS last week
Okay,
and that's Thursday, I believe, and it still hasn't come back. I'm just checking it because it's set next week.
are you say you're applying a PTI?
Oh, we have raised.
What's the word, Thunderbird? Can you give us 5 minutes? Because she's gonna find out right now how long. Maybe she has it.
Additional week because I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered, but I can get it to you today probably.
Yeah, because it's only a 0.09 and she can approve it right now.
Have you approved it?
So, yeah.
Okay, so it's approved. We're waiting on the TRAS. We'll give you 2 weeks. So that makes it a total of 3, but he's got to be done with everything, with interlock and DAP and all that.
May 21st, we'll be
Done.
Thank you.
But that's it.
No,
If he doesn't have it done, I'm rolling in day for day, because by then you're,
We'll have it done.
Okay. all right, my friend. Have fun. Hi.
Yes, Your Honor. I have about the bonding word.
Shoot.
On this, and then,
Mm-hmm.
you suspended the license.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Was that discretionary? Or was that-
Yeah, it's a DWI second, you know, I know that they reduced it to first, but I'm still gonna suspend her license. She's gonna get a suspended license anyways. When DPS gets with it, she's taking the subsequent DPS class, she's getting a suspended. Yeah, there has to be consequence to behavior. She's skirting jail time now. Yeah. That's it.
And you were nervous for the minimum 90 days, and then she's. Sorry.
She still has a DWI second. She's already done probation. We're here yet again. She has to feel the pang of picking up a DWI. It's not just a complete, oh, here we go, here, please come back out, go, please. Because that's what it's really been. Here, this is, there should be a minimum of at least 3 to 5 days here. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay, but like I said, I will consider an occupational. I want her to get the portable device. I want to know that we can trust her. After some time, come back and I'll give her an occupation. Okay? Yeah. Hi. Mr. Wong.
Morning, John.
What's up?
I have Mr. Williams.
Williams.
Mr. Williams, Darius. It's set for bond forfeiture.
He's on the bond docket?
Yeah, because I think.
It's 650 days.
The 14 court has, and the 14 payment became a bond. Is it okay?
Checking it out. Joe.
Please. Yeah, he had that the felony evading in Fort Bend. Because we gave him a bond, or let me see. Yeah, because they gave him a PR bond here, he was eligible for release, they picked him up.
And I think I did some Google on it, the bond over for Ben's really high. But
45,000. Oof. I mean, I can't just keep resetting it. I have no idea. Yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to yank the PR bond. I'll leave the bonds as is. I'm not going to raise them. But I mean, he's got an open case elsewhere. I can just continue to,
Okay.
So, hey, can you mind yanking the PR bonds on Mr. Darius one? Okay, I'll leave it as is. Have you spoken to the family at all? Do you know?
Yes, Your Honor, I am in touch with mom and,
Do you want to stay on the case or do you want to withdraw?
I'm okay.
You want to stay on it? Okay, whatever you, I mean,
I'm okay.
okay, whatever you need. All right. Thanks, Mr. Warner. Hi, Carlos.
How you doing, Jim?
What's up, man?
We're here on Mr. Lacy Castillo, the gentleman that was here yesterday. He stayed in our office until the whole packet was submitted.
Great.
And we didn't confirm the packet was submitted. So I was gonna see if we could get it.
Yeah, we'll give you, no, not a standard reset, but let me see how old it is. Hold on. Hey, what page is Carlos in? He's got like 4 names. Yeah.
5, top of 5.
How did it pass?
Just over here, it's Judge.
Yeah, so they turned it in now.
Turned in the mitigation packet.
Yeah, you got it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's,
We turned in the application, Judge.
well, they need a mitigation package.
Yeah, that's a little.
I mean, how come it?
Well, I heard yesterday the application needed to be, that's all.
No, but the whole thing, man, the whole thing, not just the application.
Well, that's the point, and it's on, and it's okay, you're also gonna need a mitigation package.
We talked about it yesterday that she needed a mitigation packet.
I don't remember that, Judge. That's from the application.
Okay, I'll set it for Monday. He's got to have the mitigation packet by Monday.
Okay, thank you.
If he doesn't have it by Monday, I'm gonna roll it day for day again.
Okay. Give us some time. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Aviles.
Good morning.
Sir, you're charged with evading arrest or detention. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they are offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 30 days that you have done. You need to understand something very important, that this is an enhanceable offense. This will now end up as a conviction on your record. If you pick up another evading arrest, you will be facing felony charges, possible years instead of days. You understand?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers if you are not a citizen. There are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this. It will end up as a conviction forever. Knowing this, do you still want to do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you plead to this offense, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to do it. She had a detainer. Is that why he's in custody now?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Your other option is you can set this for trial and we can go to trial. I can give you a relatively quick trial setting, but this isn't Target. You don't, once you plead guilty, you can't return it because you don't like it. It will stay like this forever. If you want more time, you can also have more time as well. I don't want you to make a rash decision or one that you will regret forever. Are you sure? Are you guilty of this offense?
Just that there's a lot of charges. I don't know, I didn't do anything like killing someone or anything.
There's
And I didn't think that they were gonna stop me, then because I was going to.
You only have one charge, as far as I see.
Yes.
The only charge that you have is evading arrest. You're facing up to a year in jail. It's not a joke. A lot of people think this and that. It's just, but this is a serious case. You're facing a lot of time and it's an enhanceable offense. So if you run from the cop, again, it's a felony charge. So don't take it lightly. If you want more time, you seem like you're not ready. I can give you a couple days to decide.
No, I'm guilty.
Are you sure?
Yes, I would. Sure.
You've gone through the evidence.
Yes, Judge, and I've also reviewed the immigration advisor that I received from the manager.
Okay, Mr. Aviles, I'm going to find you guilty. Sentence you in accordance with the agreement. Best of luck to you, sir.
Matthew Martinez.
Okay. Oh,
Bond violation, but
this is,
he gets a text every day of when he's supposed to report or not report and receive no text on that day. He went and tested right now. And he's gonna be patient.
did it, Veronica, what happened with Mr. Martinez? Did he get a text or no?
I got a tweet here for you, like, probably.
Okay, yeah, get on it, I'll go on it.
I didn't see that the first COA text was sent. In this instance, we get the client to call us to let us know they're not decision. He just tested this morning and he tested.
Great, but he's still not going when we ordered him to go. What happened?
Well, he's.
Mr. Gans is saying he didn't get a text.
This is in the room that he didn't get a text.
He did not.
He did not.
Okay, all right, we'll just continue supervision. Okay,
One thing, he's changed jobs, and I have a letter, he's working for Docket as he's trying to be an assistant pro out there, he's starting in the pro shop,
what do you need?
5 a.m. to 10 p.m. because he's working, course opens at 7, you gotta be there by.
Yeah, okay.
So just 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's when he
Why
gets started.
5?
5 in the morning, because he's got to be there by like 6, or something to 7.
How far does he live from you? And then I guess,
And then, the range, all that, you can see what he's getting paid is.
so, yeah, okay, but not 7 days a week though, right? He doesn't work 7 days a week for his schedule.
Well, the course is open 7.
I know, but he's not working 7 days a week.
No, I know, but I don't know what his schedule's going to be.
He'll have to let them know, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm not giving carte blanche every single day to, just for the work. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, how do we word that?
I mean, Veronica knows how.
Is it just like a changing schedule?
Yes.
Oh.
He'll need to provide a work schedule so that they can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, for sure. Hi, good morning. Okay. Tell me what's the word?
So I believe he was on bond and then he picked up.
Yeah, he picked up a new case. I'm gonna yank the PR bond. He's got, it's just, I'll leave him as is, but, okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, what's up? Good morning.
I have a client who has a warrant filed, I believe I have to order this year.
Okay,
Yes, Mr. Mercado.
What's-
Number is 261
okay.
4330. He is present.
Do you mind bringing him up? Can you look to see if he has a license to drive, please?
Yes, sir.
That's not just.
All right, Mr. Mercado, you're charged with illegal dumping again. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. Okay.
Vehicle pulling a trailer seen stopping along the roadway in Harris County, Texas, and a male exits and dumps 5 large trash bags from the trailer onto the side of the road and then drives off. It was not an approved dumping location. One of the bags was found to be 65 pounds. The bags were full of treated debris consisting with landscaping work. Officer was able to pull the license plate from the video and vehicle came back registered to the defendant. Officer was able to pull the Texas driver's license, pick a defendant, and identified him as the same male seen on video. The defendant refused to meet with officers by contact.
Okay. Does he have a license to drive?
He does, Judge. It's eligible.
Mr. Mercado, as a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to go back to this site anymore, not to do any more illegal dumping. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to make your bond high. Do you understand?
Yes.
You're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. You must maintain car insurance. That is also a condition. If you don't have it, then do not drive. Do you understand?
Yes.
So his bond is $100 now. Is he gonna?
Well, I'm gonna ask if the PR bond does, we have, some things coming up, so financial situations. Oh.
What do you think?
I usually handle these, Judge. I'm fine with the $100.
I'm going to grant you a PR bond, Mr. Mercado. As a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be randomly tested. If I find out you're using, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
This is not a revolving door. You will not get another PR bond. If you pick up a new case, violate conditions, into jail you go. No more PR bonds. 261-4330.
4331?
0. Okay, for now, we will have you meet and sign all the documents. After that, you'll be free to go. Okay, thanks. I'd like it verified that he has insurance, please. Okay.
And how are you?
Great. You? Well, hopefully today will be a lot better. We're not asking for much. We just want our streets safe, you know? You're charged with assault. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 63 days in jail with credit for the 21 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will now reflect as a conviction on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. From now on, it's a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense of assault? Guilty or not guilty? Also, when you show up to court, good things happen. When you don't show up to court over and over, you understand. If you pick up a case, come to court, good things happen when you do. All right? Okay, good luck, man. Thanks. Okay, Kobe.
Hi, Judge.
Hey, bud. What's
Morning.
up?
Just have Mr. Kiwana Carey, Cary, on your docket this morning. I believe he's there. Pretty new case. I think he's on the docket because you'd given him a condition to try to find a job, which I had asked him in advance of this setting whether he had. He told me he's been trying.
Does he have a BVR?
I don't think so. I think it was just
I had a case with you where I saw there was a BVR. I don't know.
You did. It's Miss Murphy. We set that for tomorrow.
Okay, that's another case.
Yeah.
You just want to reset?
I do. They're still waiting to do a RIP call, I think. It's a terroristic threat, and they haven't reached the complainant yet. So,
where's Mr. Carey now?
Well, I thought he was there. I texted with him this morning. Is he not there?
Let's find out. Do you mind calling for Mr. Carey out there, please? What's up?
Just maybe to clarify one thing. So his golf job is in addition to the job. So he has Monday, Wednesday, Friday, still in routines. Just different locations. Now he has a Google document of work, all locations and addresses coming up for the month. I just wanted to manage if he provides that, because basically the way it works is as long as you're going to work and back, you're fine.
For what?
No, so he was like, why they still here for the 13th?
And he's allowed to go to work and immediately return back to his house. But his roofing job, he has to go to multiple houses.
I thought he was doing changing jobs.
Well, I thought so too. It's an in addition job. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, he's working for the roofing as a contract sale. And then his golf is in between.
Has he provided proof that he's doing that?
He does not. I told the attorney that if he provides.
Yeah, I'm not going to take his word for it. Tell him, have him provide us proof that he's actually doing that and that he's in a legitimate job, and then sure.
We have a Google document from his company that lists out all of his locations coming up for the whole month.
And so I wanted to verify if
A
that.
Google document from his work?
Right. Share between all the sales.
Let me, is he on docket today or no?
Yes.
Okay, let me do this real quick and then I'll.
Already approved. He asked the DA because you know they want.
Harry, tell me about what's going on with you and work.
Okay, yeah.
How many applications have you done?
They'll say, hey, the Superior Court. They will give you.
Why not?
Hey, go take the T-RAD, take the order from the judge, and then you just go down to 49, set up.
What have you been doing every single day for the last 38 days? What are you doing to better yourself, Mr. Carey? You need to go get your social security card.
No, it won't, it would just kind of like be.
I'm giving you a week.
Order from the court, so let me see what time.
Go get your social security card so you can do stuff above the board. We're not asking much from you. I want you to be the best person that you can be, and that starts with a legitimate 9 to 5 job. You understand? You have a week. I'm not asking much from you, man. Okay.
5-7 is one week.
What day you want next week, Kobe? I don't care.
Can we do, well, let's just do Thursday, or let's do Friday, actually. That'd be better for me.
Okay.
All right.
Rivera, he has to complete a DSC course and then we can get this thing wrapped up. I have court next Wednesday, so if we could just move it to next Wednesday.
So we have here March, he was giving a class and a $30 fee for a dismissal.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. I explained just to do the class. He's taking it this weekend, so we're going to
Mr.
turn
Rivera
it in.
here?
No.
He's supposed to be here.
Oh, I thought his appearance was waived.
No.
Okay. Well, he can complete the class this weekend, Your Honor. If you I spoke to him.
Okay. You have until Monday, Dan.
Yeah, that's fine. He told me, yeah, sounds good. And Your Honor, when I email this stuff to all the prosecutors, then I won't have to come in, correct?
Say it again.
Once I email it to the prosecutor and get him to pay the $30, then will he still have to show up on Monday?
If it's dismissed on Monday, no. But
okay, great.
He's supposed to be here today. He's not here today. I'm setting it for bond forfeiture. If it's not dismissed, his as better be here Monday.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Take care, Your Honor.
Bye.
Yes, Your Honor. So my client is available. She can come in tomorrow morning.
Okay. Just have her walk in and then we'll send her for a TRAS. And then after that, we'll give you 2 to 3 weeks to finish it up.
Okay. At 8, should she come in at 8 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Here
she'll
at 8, the quicker she
paperwork.
gets here, the quicker we'll send her for a TRAS. If she gets here soon, we'll send her as soon as she gets here. And then the quicker she's here, the quicker she's done.
Okay. All right. I'll tell her to be there at 8 tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, hold on, Zoe. What time do you get here?
7.
Right there? Dang, you're the best. Okay, so yeah, 8's good.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
I'll tell her to be there. All right, thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Gans, let me see. Do you have, so I can see it?
Oh, yeah, it's on his phone. Okay.
Sure. What's his last name again?
Martinez.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like a company share thing when you click on.
How do I know what the heck this is?
Oh, just click the date that you want to look at and the appointment that I read. And then it shows you the address and the time of appointment.
What am I hitting? Which
The
one?
screen. But if anything is purple. So click on that. And then it shows you exactly where I looked at it.
What is this? This is a court. Okay, this is a court. This is something that you can just create and anyone, my 15-year-old son can just put this in a phone, just put it in and then have me look at it. This is a court. Usually we do stuff on like letterhead so that we know that it comes from an actual job, not something that you could just input and have me take a look at. So really,
Maybe that can be put
if
on
you want-
corporate letterhead.
I need something more legitimate, that's just something that you can just type up and put in there. And then, no. I have a line of people. I still have to hit another court. Take your time. I'm not going to just sit here and wait. I have a lot of other things. Take a seat and then show me. Okay. Come on up, please. Hey.
You have Mr. Juan Robles in the jury box. In terms of, this is one you set them for drug testing every Monday and Thursday. It's actually Monday, no issues, Thursday.
Yeah, because this gentleman continues to pick up cases. We're now on number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 within a year and a half. What is the BVR?
There's no BVR, so he was sent for a drug test today and it tested positive for THC and cocaine.
Oh.
He took a test on Monday and it was only positive for THC.
Come up. When did he test positive for cocaine? Today. Mr. Robles, I'm now revoking your bond. You are going to jail. Okay. Yep.
Judge, if I may, be heard on possibly setting the bond today.
Sure, of course.
We would ask for a 15, and we have a bond.
No. Due to the nature that he and all the crap, all this, 10,001. You're going to jail. Goes with you.
Judge, if we may approach maybe.
Absolutely. Anytime you want, except, right, not, you can approach tomorrow, you can approach, not Saturday, Sunday, but Monday, but.
This is gonna go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Judge.
Have a great day. Yes. Yeah. That way we have, yes. Hi.
Christmas, sir.
Please, gingerly.
Well, what Thanksgiving more like what I like to eat. You're gonna have Mr. Tryon.
Okay.
Please today, sir. With the court's blessing, we have. a plea.
Oh, you have a plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Tryon, coming up. Mr. Tryon, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 12-month deferred adjudication. This is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, there's no conviction on your record. You need to understand, though, you give up nearly every right known to man entering into this agreement. If you violate said agreement, you are looking at an entire year in jail. If you test positive for alcohol, illegal drugs, including marijuana, you have a gun, contact with the complaining witness in this case, all these things, you pick up a new case, I will issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, make your bond high. We will have a hearing to determine whether you violated this agreement. If you do, like I said, you're looking at a year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
History tells us a lot about people. Everyone here tells me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods, gumdrops and rainbows, and here we are. Since 22, you're working number 4, and they're all serious cases. I believe everyone deserves a chance, but I'm going to tell you now, with this criminal history, you violate. You understand. I want you to do well. And the main idea is that you learn self-control. All these cases here are one reason: self-control. You get upset and you wig out without thinking, if I do this, what's going to happen? If I say this. Here, this comes in affirmative finding of family violence. If you pick up another one of these cases, you were looking at a 3rd-degree felony. Do you understand? And if you've been to the pen at least one time, you could be facing a 15 to life case next time. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. This is final today. You either complete it successfully or it gets revoked. For you to complete this successfully, you must do a batterers intervention prevention program. It's a BIP class that you must attend once a week for 18 weeks. If you skip one class, we will issue a motion to revoke, because there is a set curriculum that you're supposed to follow, and that includes going once a week for 18 weeks. Do you understand? So you need to make sure that when you sign up for this class, don't have, okay, well, I've got a vacation plan here. I've got to go do this here this week. Or make sure that you have that set day. If it's every Wednesday, you have every Wednesday for the next 18 weeks open. Do you understand? It's not hard. We're not asking much from you. Complete the class. Don't use any alcohol or drugs. Don't have any weapons, and that's it. No contact with the complaining witness. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to withhold that. And no contact with Ms. Tryon. I'll make you a deal. If you complete this successfully, if you do well and get it done quick, I'll take you off in half the time. I routinely take people off probation if they do well in at least half the time. That depends on you. So you can be out of this thing in, 6 months if you really kick butt. All right? All right. Good luck. Thanks.
Your Honor, this is the case where Ms. Tryon came in to file her motion to have the bond condition lifted, stating that she's in no fear. She filed a motion for, for non-prosecution.
I remember that you came in here.
And
my only question is, he's got quite a bit of violent history.
yes, sir.
Do any of the priors have anything to do with her?
The prior Agasol?
It's with her?
Yes, Your
It's an aggravation. She has a prior aggravation. Is a terroristic threat against her too?
No, that's a different ruling.
If I may, Your Honor, further, this is one of the most strange cases I've seen. I got a call from her mother saying, dude.
You know what? I'll make you a deal.
Yes, sir.
In time.
And it's killing them financially.
It's what?
It's killing them financially.
I'll kill the money. He won't have to pay a thing for this thing.
Staying in a hotel and
the thing. Right. If he has a prior aggravated assault with the same person that was dismissed about a year, not even about a year ago. Now we're here on another assault. When the times get tough, the last thing I want is him to,
Those eight kids are tearing us up right now. It's just.
8 kids.
I've never had a mother-in-law call me.
Mr. Tryon, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. If kids see family violence, what's going to happen with the kids? Kids emulate and act exactly like their father. If you had a father that was hard on you, the apple doesn't fall far. It never does. The last thing we want is, do you want your kid to have a record like this? Right. You know what I mean? Patience goes a long way. And at this point, I'm not ready to trust. If things go well on the probation, come back and we'll do baby steps.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not going to hope, wish, and pray. The last thing I want is more blood on the streets.
I told you.
Come back 30 days. If things are going well, 60 days, then we'll talk. You know, but baby, I want to know that you are taking a proactive approach to life, meaning that you're grabbing this by the horns. You've started the anger management class. You've gone through it. So I know that at least you know how to cope with anger when you get it, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You're going to get pissed. You got 8 freaking kids. It's a matter of time before you lose it. But the idea is, how are you going to deal with it when you do lose it? Are you going to beat them into submission? I know you say no, but look at this. Paper tells me about every person that I'm dealing with. I know you're going to tell me it's rainbows and gumdrops. I told you that when you got up here at first. But I want to know that you have found a way to deal with the anger when it does occur, because that's what scares me. I don't want anyone beaten into submission. It's just not a life that anybody should live. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thanks. All right, counsel, come on up. Thanks for being patient.
You're gonna have an object case.
Okay, what is it?
It's 2 states, 1, 3, 2, 5, 2.
Okay,
So, we were docket on April 8th. You put them on bond conditions. I came about a couple of days later when y'all were in trial. When I approached you, you said, have the state reach out to the complaining witness to amend the bond conditions.
okay,
He's tried. I believe he's been unable to. My client's DAP suspension is about to run out. So he has kind of nowhere to go. He's a senior. He's about to graduate. They say he can't graduate from DAP. So I need to get these bond conditions removed or allowed, or for him to be allowed to attend high school. The high school, he goes to a law high school. He has a scholarship to go to college. He played football. He has no criminal.
is Mr. Davis Weefall here now?
No, sir, because it was all black. So I just needed to see.
Have him come and then we'll talk. So who's the complaining witness? Is it another,
Witness is,
It's his girlfriend.
yes,
is it another student though?
yes, Judge. The trouble is trying to line up the time to get to speak with her after class when she's available, and also we've gotten a hold of the mom and given her the victim impact services statements and all that kind of stuff, but getting in touch with the victim or the complaining witness.
So let's do this. Can you bring him Monday?
Okay.
And then let's talk. Can you really do your darndest to try to get a hold of her between now and then? I want to know, you need to let them know that this is what they want. So reach out to the family, go, look, we've tried multiple times. If you're not getting a hold of us, this is what potentially is going to happen. So we need your,
One more additional thing. So initially he was placed in school suspension, right? And then the girl found out he was in school suspension and she was trying to contact him. He's not trying to contact her, but she was trying to make contact with him while he was in school suspension. So I just want to make sure that
he's not allowed to have contact with her at all. Right. So if she still should be trying to reach out to him, just tell him not to reply.
I've done that.
Don't answer. If she comes to your house, don't
I've done that. I've
open
done
the
that.
door.
You know how it is.
Yeah, sure, I get it. But he just needs to know that everything now in life, there are eyes and ears everywhere. So,
He doesn't want to mess up his scholarship.
yeah, I know. I mean, look, this is, if you have a scholarship, a football scholarship, you're now teetering on just,
Yeah, right. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So,
okay.
Hi,
Hi,
How you doing today?
What's up, man?
You know, Mr. Graham?
Okay.
Mr. Graham, just approach him to see if we can get a short reset for evaluation purposes.
In jail or bond?
Bond, Graham is the last name. We start with animal cruelty.
Ooh. It's 225 days old. Mr. Graham, come up. Did you tell him about the deal today?
Yeah, he doesn't, it's a probation. We were hoping that, possibly resolve it with a time served. The state is not at the time, there's one.
There's 2 deferreds of that, Judge. So there's.
He's opposed to probation.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably, you have until Monday to decide what you want to do with this case. You must either accept the plea bargain agreement on Monday, or I'm going to set your case for trial. If I set your case for trial, then I will not accept any more plea bargain agreements after that date. That is your deadline. Do you understand? Your case is 225 days old. We set cases at 180 days. You're way past that day. You have until Monday. Do you understand? It would behoove you to get with him, go through all the evidence, but that is your final reset. Okay,
All right.
see you Monday.
It's done. See you Monday, Judge. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Rute, come on up.
How you doing? I'm here on Kristen Lewis.
Okay.
Mr. Lewis, put in a medication packet.
Did
So it's PTI, PC.
you see it?
Check it out.
Yeah, we just checked it.
It's safe, yes, Judge.
You got it when? Today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay, we'll give you a week to see whether they accept or deny. If it's still in limbo, then I'll waive it. If it's accepted, he's got to be here to do a TRAS. If it's denied, then he's got to be here to do something with the case regardless.
I just wanted to ask a question over here. Mr. Lewis is currently, he has an ignition in about the portable device at a screen. He had a BVR back in December already, and that's when you gave him all.
Let me see.
I wanted to see if it would be okay if he removed the screen device.
Hey, how's he been doing?
I checked the case manager because the last compliance check was over a month old and she's working on it right now.
Okay, if there's no violations and it's good to go, then I'll take the scram up. Okay, yeah, for sure. Hey, Herman.
I give you a case number. It's not on the document.
All right, talk to me.
260.
Okay.
9871.
Sandoval.
260 5871.
Yes.
He is going to a wedding, where he's partying in the wedding. He's asking if, it's from the 16th to the 19th of Florida, if he's on RUA.
He has a bond violation of about a week ago. Did we give him anything?
Don't know the answer to that question. Okay, look, because I wasn't coming for that.
Yes, I'm in the insurance that he got us granted.
Okay, then yes, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, hi. Hey, what's up?
Kelly was rolled till today for you to, pretty sure I'll take a look, see if there are any alcohol content.
Okay. Hey, you might want to check.
Just got an email.
You got an email from them?
Yes. About 5 minutes here.
There's one scram tamper while he was in the hospital.
So the GPS just confirmed that he was in the hospital during that entire time, and then there is one scram tamper, but we can't say the reason why.
Was there an alcohol detection at that time?
It's not.
No? Okay.
But tampers means like it lost contact with the skin.
You know, I got to tell you, this is just way too much drama for both of us. It's time to put this baby to bed, man. You know,
I want to step aside and talk to you.
it's really time. I mean, I'm sure that you are, you know, I mean, I can imagine how much you've been going through as well, because, you know, be careful what you, as they say, you know. When should we put it back on?
We're on the docket currently for, I think, May 21st or 23rd.
Okay, that's it then. Be ready for that day, because he's got to either accept on that day or we got to just set up a trial. It's just, it's way too much, you know? So just prepare your client. He's got to be here that day. Don't schedule any hospital. Don't go anywhere else. You got to be here so we can finally take care of this and he can just move on with his life. You know? Okay, all right. We'll continue supervision.
Thank you.
Hey, good luck.
I appreciate that.
I mean, 3 weeks is a long time.
Well, bottom of 6, did council approach you or something?
No. Did you get anything on Hooligan?
On which one?
Hooligan?
Julian.
Yeah.
I have a TRAS saved and the application saved. I don't have a decision on it though.
Yeah, SFBF tomorrow. It's 213 days.
Bottom of 14, Jackson. Enrolled from yesterday, did you get a response on the numbers of personnel?
I believe so. Let me double check it. Spoke to Karina this morning, honey. Yes. There's an 18-month PTI offer.
So it was approved?
Yes.
On the bottom of page 14?
Yes, no, Jackson, that's who you're talking about.
Okay, where's Mr. Jackson now?
Wait,
Okay, so SFBF Monday to do a GRIs.
Kelly is the last name.
This is Mr. Bells.
Oh, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to put it on for the 21st. Is that what we said?
That's what it was originally.
Yeah, just put it on for the 21st. That day's clear trial.
Okay.
And he knows. We spoke about it earlier today. It's just way too much drama.
Bottom of 21 is step 4 arraignment, those who appear.
Bottom of what?
21.
2501.
Bottom of 28, step 4 arraignment, coupons posted.
5002. On Robles, you said he tested positive for cocaine today, but he took another test, right?
Yeah, so he's a Monday, Thursday tester, and so on Monday, he tested positive for THC. And
Got
so
it.
today, he tested positive for THC and cocaine.
Wyrick?
Yes. So, do you remember, he was the one that called after the other car accident, so he called again pretending to be a nurse. Said-
Today he called pretending to be the nurse?
He said, so we're gonna administer medication to Mr. White, around 1, so he's gonna be here late. But his voice is very recognizable. So I said, Mr. White, do you have any? And he's like, no, but. So basically, he sent me back to the and he was a nurse. I wish you could hear that. It was very. It was very, yeah. So anyways, yeah, he's the last one. He's on page 33.
Yeah, okay.
2 months posted.
Yeah, 5,002 on each. Now, remind me if I'm crazy, but this is not the first time he has called to try to,
Last time he was in a car accident.
no, but there was another time he called, was it pretending to be someone else?
No, last time it was him, he was himself. He sent an email, maybe that's what you're thinking about, he sent that email.
Hmm.
With like, right,